Time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins and mouth became a junkie with the plastic eyeballs. Spray paints the vegetables, stocks and stalls with the beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stock car driving with the loser in the cruise control. Babies in Reno with a vitamin D. Got a couple of couches, sleep on the love seat. Cocaine sane, I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding and a stain on my shirt. Don't believe everything that you breathe. You get a parking violation and a maggot on your sleeve. So shave your face with some mason in the dark. Saving all your food stamps, burning down the trailer park. Yo. Cut it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome once again to Breakfast with Michael, episode 44. And if you're wondering why I'm still doing it, you're not alone, so am I. Morning, James Weatherby, Keisha, Gwen, sweetie. Hi, how are you? I saw Ryan Jordan is watching. Aaron Smith, hey, sweetie. Ashley Sloan-White, Ashley Bain, hey, how you doing? Hey. Hey. Just pulled the Krusty the Clown. If only I had blue fluffy hair, everything would be complete. Morning, Tammy Carey, Jim Joyce, what's up, brother? So look, it's like, once again, it's like Romper Room for Adults, and we're still here doing it, I see Jessica Anderson and Tammy Carey and Jim Joyce and Jake Bradley. So, look, hey, here we are, Monday, May 28th, 2018. Still on this side of the dirt, right? Still on this side of the dirt, and any day that we're on this side of the dirt is a good day, right? So, Tandy Pranger, how are you? Cool. Anybody do anything cool on the weekend? Anybody? Anybody remember Woody Woodpecker? No, I'm just fucking ancient. Okay, because I'm so old I fart dust, my friend. Laura Kathleen, how are you? Samantha Brawley's tuning in. Sorry to get back to you yesterday. I ended up napping most of the day yesterday, Sam. Keisha went to a wedding. Very cool. Laundry. Lindsay, Irene, what's going on? Tammy Carey had it down. Winner. Beef brisket dinner, I guess. Beef brisket dinner with barbecue. Oh my God. I'm so hungry now. I wish I had some beef brisket. I'd eat the hell out of that. I don't know why I just thought of it. Okay, so I saw a video of some very bad humans. I can't even relate. In China, they've got a dog eating festival, and okay, that's a thing for them. But I mean, look, if you're gonna kill something and eat it, kill it fucking quickly and eat it. But yeah, like I saw this video of these assholes blowtorching a live dog. And I'm not even a dog person. I'm not a dog fan. But that's just cruel. Blowtorching a live animal. Now, I've seen two videos, one of which they were blowtorching dead canines. And it looked like they were alive because the meat was cooking and the muscles were contracting and therefore they were moving. But this animal was alive. And they were blowtorching its face and in its mouth and shit, and it was fucking terrible. Again, I'm not going vegan on you people. I'm not, because I am a fucking carnivore. I eat my meat. I like it. But my message is, if you're gonna kill something and eat it, first off, you're gonna kill something, you better fucking eat it. Second off, if you're gonna kill someone and eat it, be fucking humane. Kill that shit quickly. One shot. Right to the fucking head. End the game. Right? And then don't waste anything. Right? That animal gave its life for you to survive. And that's my message. I just can't I can't go there. It was horrible. These are horrible human beings over there. Sure that's your culture and maybe there's lots of dogs, and sure if there's that many fucking people, eventually you gotta find something to eat. Might be a food shortage of some sorts eventually at some point where we may have to eat dog. Overpopulation like they do in China. There's a lot of fucking Chinese people over there, right? Yeah, no. One shot kill. Absolutely. If you're gonna eat something, if you're gonna kill something and eat it, fucking kill it quickly. There's no need to torture an animal at all. It's just not fucking necessary. It's not a good human thing to do. Right? I don't know. I'm sorry. I went on a tirade. Tammy brought up barbecue, and then the first image that came to my mind is these fucking Chinese guys. Oh, we're gonna barbecue this our dog of life. Bad idea. Anyways, yeah, so that's fucking crazy. So, yeah. That's that. Well, moving on. Let's move on to... Sorry, Tammy. It's okay. My mind does go to strange places often. That's the thing about this. I guess that's probably why you people watch me. Because you never know what the fuck's gonna come out of my mouth, right? Hope that wasn't important. See, I was wondering what people are gonna ask me. Haha, how's the quitting smoking going? Great. Great. Actually, for those of you who are new to the show, this is Breakfast with Michael, and I am your host, Michael. I smoked for 29 years. Just to put this out there, I smoked for 29 years. And last Monday, a week ago today, actually, I was sitting on my back deck, and I was smoking the last cigarette in my package. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Ashley Bain, you're out there, you're going to want to pay attention to this. Because, I mean, this is what I've been telling you in our little conversations online. It's all about mindset, okay? I've already conquered them. And I'm not even concerned about cravings, or I'm not concerned about failing, because I've already won. It's done. Right? Until I choose not to do it. Or if I choose not to do it, rather. I was sitting there, and I don't like to waste things. I don't. So I was finishing my last cigarette in my package, and I'm looking at it. I'm smoking it on. This is fucking dumb. I'm wasting so much money on cigarettes. You know, it was like so much money on cigarettes, right? And I'm looking at it, and what you got to do is you got to actually verbally break up with your smokes. You got to break up with them, like at the end of a relationship. Morning, Leah. Melt. Gush. So you got to break up with your cigarettes, right? So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know what? We've been a lot of places. We've seen a lot of things. It's been fun, but I'm done. You have to go away now. And I finished my smoke, and I put it out. And I won't lie. Actually, later on, I was working with a friend of the family up at my mom's house, and I bummed like 3 cigarettes. So I actually had my last cigarette at 7 p.m. last Monday night. I didn't buy any more. But my last cigarette was, around 7 p.m. And then I went home, and I stuffed my face and I went to bed. Yeah, so what I did was I got, when I got my cravings throughout, what I would do was I would fire a handful of corn chips in my mouth, chase it with some Pepsi, and then move on and do something with my hands. That's all. Change your mindset. Mom always said you can be anything you want to be, do anything you want to do. A human can do anything they set their mind to, as long as they set their mind to it. It's like Yoda says, do it or not, there is no try. So yeah, that was me. But alongside of which, coming up to the weekend, I tend to drink a lot of beer on the weekend. I like it. That's my thing. I'm not a pothead anymore. I used to smoke copious amounts of dope, right? But now I do not. Maybe occasionally from time to time, right? I'm 420 friendly, but I'm not hitting the bong like Cheech and Chong, you know what I'm saying? So, if I'm around and you're smoking, offer me a hit. Otherwise, I might be offended. May or may not take it. But I do drink my beers on weekends, and knowing that I would probably want to Sarah Priest, follow me. You got a problem with, if you're feeling stressed out or whatever, friend me up and follow my shit. Just follow me, and maybe you'll find me inspiring. Fuck knows. Sorry, my train of thought derailed. But, right, drinking. So I knew that drinking beer would be a trigger, so I also decided to quit drinking beer for a time period. I mean, I love beer. I'm not going to quit permanently, but, Mama never raised a quitter. But no, I like my beer. I don't intend on giving it up. But I've put it on a shelf temporarily. So this weekend, I've gone a full week with no cigarettes, no problem, and I didn't drink on the weekend. So, yay me. That's me tooting my horn. Okay, y'all asked, so there's the answer. With me, you will find with this guy here, if you don't want to know the answer, don't ask. Because I'll tell you, you might not like the answer, but I value honesty very much so. Somebody tried to call me. I don't know. Okay. So yes, this is what happens. My broadcast gets interrupted when somebody tries to call. I'll take some sponsors. If anybody wants to sponsor my show and give me an actual setup with a proper camera and microphone, I'll certainly take that shit. And definitely advertise on the show. Maybe that's what I need. Corporate sponsorship. You think? Maybe? What we got here? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes. Awesome. So, what else have I done? I had been promoting, as we do on Breakfast with Michael. It's a good human thing to do, to promote your friends' activities and things like that. I had been promoting Hubtown Boxing's fight night at Legends. That was on the weekend, Saturday night. And I not only was volunteering to promote the show, I actually volunteered to work it. So I was working security and set up at the show. Lots of great talent. My God, there was a kid from Escazone. He was his arm was like a machine. It was it was great. I got to miss the main event though because I ended up having to be out watching the front door in the catch box near the end of the show. But good times. Saw a lot of cool people out there. Stonehouse crew, GKMC. Love my brothers. We're out. Some old friends. I got to see. I didn't get to talk to Teddy McEwen, but I got to see him out there, and I got to meet another nice fella, Mike Redmond. Nice guy. Chuck Kelly, what's going on? Yeah, good times, and I got to meet a future client of mine, Emily Cope. Had booked an appointment. We're due for next week, and I think it's next Friday, I believe. And so I finally got to meet her after long times chit-chatting and her, having to reschedule or what have you. So that was pretty cool. Good to see all of you out there and supporting Hubtown Boxing's event. So it was a good show. And I got my workout because I had to move half the tables and chairs to set it up. So if you enjoyed your seat, I fucking put it there. I even got bruises on my biceps from carrying chairs. I'll be alright. Aha! Kelly. Lady after my own heart. Yeah. Saw Solo. I too saw Solo. That was amazing, right? Solo was so great. And I don't want to use the spoilers just yet, but I was so happy to see somebody show up in, surprise mode near the end of the movie. One of my all-time favorite characters showed up in this movie. It was awesome! And you know what? That's an Easter egg. It's an Easter egg. Kelly, you know that's an Easter egg? That character, you know who I'm talking about, right? Somebody who a lot of people thought was dead. Anyhow, if you've watched the Clone Wars, you knew he wasn't. But the next standalone movie is reportedly Boba Fett. And if you watch the Clone Wars, and if they're going to follow through, I'm very excited. Because that character will be back again. Because he had an influence on Boba Fett's life as well. So, very fucking cool. Very fucking cool. Seeing the Millennium Falcon pristine right off the lot was also very cool. Leah, don't tell me you haven't fucking seen it yet, girl. Leah, if you haven't seen it, come see me. I'll take you tonight. We'll go. I will take you. Actually, Leah, let's go tonight. Come on, Princess Leia. Let's go see the Falcon. I'm sorry. I tried not to just do too much of a spoiler, and I didn't mention any names, but I just can't fucking contain myself. It's so cool. Moving on. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last show or not. I don't know if we can be friends anymore, Tanya. You can't watch Star Wars. What's wrong with you? Okay, no, I'm moving on. Did I mention in my last show that I watched Deadpool 2? I saw Deadpool 2 as well. Very cool. Now see, Solo didn't do so well in the box office, right? Not as well as expected. Because it was going up against Deadpool 2, right? Right? Because it was going up against Deadpool 2. That's some pretty stiff competition, okay? I mean, you're posting a movie, it's Disney's doing these standalone movies, and rightfully so, they're pretty cool, but they're not actually Star Wars canon, full script, in the saga. And Deadpool's got a huge following, half of which is Star Wars fans. So, unfortunately, Solo did not do as well in the box office because it was up against Deadpool 2. Solo wasn't doing so well because it was up against Deadpool 2. Yeah. Sarah, hey, what's up? Welcome to Breakfast with Michael, the only breakfast show that has absolutely fuck all to do with food. It's just me drinking coffee and talking shit, right? Yeah. So, have you seen Avengers Infinity War yet? That was also... Okay, it wasn't as good as... I can't say it wasn't as good. It is totally not what I was expecting. Avengers Infinity War was fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing. It was awe-inspiring. The movie was awful. And not that it was awful. It was full of awe. Because... I'm not even going to spoil it for you. But what I will say is that we all knew somebody was going to die. I can just say that I was not expecting that. So if you get a chance to check out Avengers Infinity War, it brings them all together. Guardians of the Galaxy make an appearance and everything, and a fundamental role in the movie too. It was pretty impressive. To see them all again. I mean, I love Drax the Destroyer, right? And they brought the element of comedy to it. But I mean, wow, what a tour de force! And hugest cast ever assembled. Such a big cast of huge A-listers. But yeah, man, I all I can say about Infinity War is it was wow. I wasn't expecting that shit at all. It wasn't. That's all I've got to say about that. Moving on. Let's do this one here. Look. If you're new to Breakfast with Michael, what I like to do, it is a weekly Kickstarter. Please follow me on YouTube, Breakfast with Michael episodes, or what you just want to search. Follow me on YouTube. And then please share episodes from YouTube to Facebook or whatever media you're on. I'd like to see if I can get paid for being myself. Because, being an out-of-work actor, I don't really get paid to pretend to be somebody else right now. So if I can get paid to be myself, that'd be really cool. I need the money. But what we do on the show, really, as I digress, is I do good human things, and one of which is the weekly birthday shout out. Yeah, Leah, hit me up later. Okay, here is something I do. Just.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Weekly birthday announcements. Yes, what I usually do will be Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday birthday announcements because it is a weekly show. So, just to keep it short and sweet, something I do.
Happy birthday
Here.
to you.
Okay, so celebrating birthday yesterday was Anna McGuire and
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Dave Moore. Today, my very own Uncle John Perry celebrating a birthday today. Boop. Moving on. Here, some background. Sorry about that. Okay. Whoa. That was weird. Sorry, the birthday celebration just wanted to continue. All right. So, on with that though. Celebrating birthdays today, right? My Uncle John Perry, of course. Ashley Doucette, Krista Herdinger, Tanya Latandras, Mike Works, Vicky Neves, and Jordan Forsyth. Beatrice got to run. You can watch the rest of it later. Okay. And of course, celebrating birthdays tomorrow are Brian Sherman, Shauna Trask Payne, Shayna O'Leary, Jen Gray, Chris Hamilton, Amanda Lee Creelman, and Stephanie Jean Ree. There you go. There's my brother Ulrich from Ontario. What's up, big guy, and your huge family. Cool. So, I forgot to mention that while I was working the boxing show on the weekend, I got to hang out with the beautiful Coco Rosemary. Love that girl. So full of spunk. Lots of fun. And, she was, my daughter was actually hanging out with her and her mom, ringside. Pretty good spot to be, I suppose, right? So I'm working security and standing there, and I, of course, being a friend of Coco's, she lovingly, likes to bop me on the head with the round 2, round 3 cards. Coco can hit me with anything, and I'll love it. I don't care. I'm not a masochist, but she can hit me with anything, and I'm down. Nancy Green, good morning. Okay, what else have I got going on here? Okay, let's go with something a little different. Come across this, I find somewhat inspiring, a little thought-provoking. There are 5 things that you'll never recover in life. Okay, I say 6 actually. The first thing that once lost can never be regained is innocence. Right? You can. Lindsay, don't be like that. You're pretty too. Sorry, yeah, so once, amongst the things that you cannot, once lost, you can never regain. Number 1 is innocence. Once it's lost, it's gone forever. Number 2, I would say, a stone after it's thrown, right? These are things you just can't take back, right? Metaphorically, that's a metaphor. We can also put that down as a slap, a punch, a bullet, right? These things cannot be regained. You can't get them back once they're gone. A word after it's said, that transfers to media, right? Or letters if it's in writing. It's permanent. Right? You put these things out there and, you say things to people. Words can hurt. Gotta be careful. Try to be good humans, people. Right? And you can't take things back. You can't take those words back once you say them, right? An occasion after it's missed. You know, an occasion after it's missed. Like special occasions, birthdays, weddings, funerals. These are things, you know. It's like that one, I'll put this an addendum to. You know, don't regret what you've done, but the things you have not. Okay? Something that my father said. Don't regret the things you've done, but the things you have not, that you didn't do. Missing out on an occasion. Once these times are gone, they're gone. So, just keep that in mind. Time. After it's gone, it's gone. Oh, you be good. See, Chuck knows the motto of the show. He's a good human himself. Have a great day, Chuck. Keep in touch, bud. Time after it's gone. Time is important. In some senses, it's immaterial, but it's important. It's finite. We only have so much of it. Time is very important when it comes to children and the elderly, I find. Okay? Because children grow up so fast, and once their innocence is gone, then it's gone. It's like a point I made earlier. Pay attention to your children. And spend as much time with them as you possibly can. Because eventually they're going to grow up, and then you'll, never see them. Right? As far as the elderly go, well, they know shit. You can learn shit from them. Right? Spend as much time with them as you can, too. Because they are running out of time. So once time is gone, it's gone. Okay? And finally, trust. Once trust is broken, once it is gone, it's gone. So, be very careful with that one, people. It's like, trust is so fragile and fleeting, right? You must be careful who you trust, I think, is what we take from this. But don't be completely closed off, right? Because then that'll, beautiful, beautiful. I'm glad for you. But once trust is broken, it's gone forever. So, respect those who trust you. And treat them well. All right, just be good humans. Try to work on that. That's why be good humans is the motto of this show. I think now is a good time as any to throw this in there, since I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I might forget. Speaking of being good humans, I have Breakfast with Michael t-shirts that say "Be Good Humans" across the back. It's just the camera that's backwards, not the writing on the shirt. I have these for sale. I have a lot of them, and I need my money back because I'm afraid I'm actually gonna not have rent this month. I put so much money into trying to be a good human that I kind of screwed the pooch for myself on this particular occasion. Had some cancellations at the beginning of the month. Kind of left me in the lurch for some money. So the idea behind the Be Good Humans Breakfast with Michael t-shirts was that I'm going to donate half of the profits to the Heart Foundation, because it's a matter of the heart for me. I have elders in my family. I have heart disease, angina, things of that nature. My own father passed away when he was 43 of massive coronary. So I was looking to do something myself to try and raise some money, be a good human, and raise some money for the Heart Foundation. As it is. But now I've got money tied up in that, and I'm afraid I might not make rent this month. So if anyone's interested in that, hit me up. I have a variety of sizes available. Send me an inbox, because I may not see your comments here. So there you go. There's that, right? Cool. Moving on. Get past the the grim and doom and gloom and get back on with the laughter, shall we? Okay, then. Sorry to hear, Kelly. Tanya's out? Oh. Well, hey, look, Oh, wow, right. I mentioned the fire for 81 Primrose. Maybe if you want to help out people in Dartmouth for that, maybe hit up Tanya Finley there. She seems to be in the know on what's going on with the relief for the 81 Primrose. I myself, having been a former resident of North End Dartmouth, definitely sympathize with those folks. Actually, I lived in that building with an ex-girlfriend and her family for a time. So I feel that, and were I closer, I would try and see if I could do something about that. Obviously, right now, monetarily, I can't help. But, and I'm kind of far away. But if you're in the Dartmouth area and you want to help out those people, contact Tanya Family. She seems to know something about this. Cool. Moving on. So, there's a new geek product out there I found that was pretty kind of cool. All right. The Necronomicondom. Okay? The Necronomicondom. All right? You put it on your boomstick. For those of you who don't get it, Evil Dead. The Necronomicon, Book of the Dead. Ash has a shotgun which he calls his boomstick. Watch it. So I got pulled over the other night by the cops. This is kind of interesting. I got pulled over by the cops the other night. And the police officer's like to me, he says, "Are you drinking?" I'm like, "Are you buying?" I thought I made a new friend. He wasn't amused. So Buddy's cat dragged in a half-eaten sausage the other day. Hello? Okay? Buddy's cat brought in a half-eaten sausage, right? And he said he had no idea where the cat had gotten the sausage, but he said it tasted expensive. I need a new caliber of friends. I need a new caliber of friends, because this guy, wow. I'm just kidding. Okay. So, let me get to some notes here. We already got to me and the quitting smoking. The point being there about that is, never underestimate what you can accomplish when you believe in yourself, right? Yeah, never underestimate what you can accomplish when you believe in yourself. And quitting smoking, truth. Also goes back to things I say in my earlier episodes. We create our own existence, our own reality, right? It's all up here. It's all heart and mind, people. And you can do anything you want to do, right? If you want something bad enough, you make it real, right? So, there's that. Enough of that mushy shit. Moving on. Okay. Here's a random thought for you people. Here's a random thought. If owls are so smart, how come they say who and not whom? That's not very smart. Could have tasted worse. Yeah. Back to the sausage. I'm not a fan of sausage anyways. Back to my friend and his cat and the bad tasting and the expensive tasting sausage that could have tasted worse. I'm not a fan of sausage. And I certainly don't like to go to sausage parties. Oh my god. So I've come to a strange conclusion the other day. You women are attracted to some weird ass shit. As we get older, we start to understand things a little bit better. Right? Okay? Well, our conceptions of reality. I understand you women a little bit more than I thought I did. Okay, we grow up with our idols are what, like Barbie, right? And the conception of the media of like, slender and, right? That's beautiful, right? Maybe so, to a degree. I like curves. I mean, you don't have to be Barbie. I mean, Actually, if I met a woman that looked like Barbie, I'd be a little concerned. That neck is just like... I mean, mind you, there are women in Africa that put those rings around the necks, and that's kind of strange. But I digress. Where was I going? Oh yeah. So, you know, and we have these images of what is attractive, right? And, you know, we see images, and like guys even see images of guys, you know, buff, muscular dudes, you know, with great hair and teeth and, you know, and stuff like that. I was cursed at 25. I went bald at 25, and I was like, the fuck am I going to do now? Right? Because I used to have long, flowing, beautiful fucking hair. Right? I was like a lion. You know? And I lost my hair. And I was fucking devastated. Right? It hurt my self-image. Okay? And later on, I come to find out, chicks dig bald guys. The fuck? So, right? You know, then I accept that, and it's like, you know, here I was trying to be, you know, clean cut and everything like that, and then come to find out chicks like beards, right? I wasn't too keen on the beard, but then it grew on me. Literally, it actually grew on me. But then it grew in like weird colors, right? I started to get these weird patches and shit of gray. And I'm, you know, starting to feel down on myself. But then again, now you women are saying that you love the salt and pepper thing that's going on. And I'm like, okay, so what you're telling me is that all y'all dig old bald dudes. Well, my whole life I was thinking I had to be, had to have great hair and, you know, nice hair color even in the face and stuff. Now it's all about the old guy. Man. I'm just confused. Oh, Sean Connery. What a lovely party. Lindsay, don't you get me started on Magic Mike. Anybody knows the show knows where that goes. It's a bad idea. So, yeah, no, that's crazy. I mean, you women are attracted to some weird ass shit. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I love you, but I mean, you're all fucking crazy. Like, I don't get it. But this led me, I was thinking about this morning, and I was thinking like, okay, you know what the problem is? The problem is with these people, all these extra gender identity things that are coming out, right? You know what my problem is? It's not my problem with them being who they are. It's my problem trying to understand them. Because first off, let's get to the point. Straight men and women don't fucking understand each other yet. Right? I don't think we ever will. And you want us to try and understand furries or whatever the fuck, right? You're gonna throw that into the mix now? You know? And I'll tell you what, you know, kinder gender, that shit ain't never fucking flying with me. Pedophiles. Right? But I mean, seriously, straight men and women don't fucking still don't fucking understand each other. How are we supposed to understand all this alphabet soup that's going on there? You know, accept them, sure. Understand, I can't. You know, because I'm not that, right? People can't expect me to understand things that I don't feel. You know what I mean? Like, you know. And as far as what they should do, what we should straight up fucking do for the bathroom solutions, right? 3 bathrooms. Here's the fucking solution, okay? Here's your fucking solution right now. Right? Men's, women, and other. Men's, women, and other. That is the solution for the bathrooms. Okay? If you have a penis, I don't care if you identify as a woman, if you have a penis and you don't want to go into the women's, or actually, if you have a penis, you shouldn't go in the women's, right? Other. You know what I mean? Like, let's just fucking suit it off as that. It's not so much segregation, it's like, you wanted acceptance? We're accepting it. Here's another bathroom. Right? But don't go in the other ones, because those are for people of those that do identify. Let's not take away our rights on behalf. I'm sorry if somebody's angry, right? Somebody might be angry there. You can be angry. You're entitled to your opinion. But as I always say on my show here, it's very simple, right? I might offend you this week, right? Keep watching. I'll offend somebody else next week. But here's my thing straight up. You know, I'm real about it, okay? I'm not going to fucking pussyfoot around a topic, right? The acceptance is businesses and places will spend the money to put in another bathroom for you. Right? That's the acceptance. Somebody paid money for that shit. It makes sense to me. So I think that seems like a plausible solution as far as I'm concerned, right? Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't sugarcoat shit. Why would I? Right? And I mean, my rights are being infringed upon by all these fringe groups, right? That might even fucking that might peter out, right? So what if you identify as a soda can? You deserve another bathroom on top of the other 12 for the other groups? No! Men's, women's, and others. The definition of sexes are two. You are male or female by birth. Unless by birth you are born a hermaphrodite. Then you are both. And that is not your fault. That was not your choice. Right? Choosing to change your sex is a choice. You're going to identify as whatever sex you identify as. That may not be your choice. But choosing to change your sex is. And that's all I have to say on that. I think it might be one of the heaviest fucking episodes ever. And I'm hoping, you know, like, I support, you know, the LGBT community. I do, right? I have friends that are gay. I have friends that are trans, right? Transgender. I do, right? But I mean, certain topics just should not be, right? Like, I don't want my daughter, I don't want to have to send I'm a single dad. That means I can't go into a women's bathroom with my daughter. But if there's a man in there dressed as a woman with a cock, I have a problem with that. You know what I mean? That's right. If I haven't pissed you off yet, sit back, wait your turn. I'll get to you. I'll piss somebody else off next time. That is enough of that shit, okay? We can move on. Oh my goodness gracious. Look. God, okay, I keep jumping around and getting to all different stuff. Let's move on to something a little lighter. Okay? Here's a topic called, a segment of my show we like to call, Who Wants to See Michael's Monster? Hey? Moving on. Who wants to see Michael's Monsters? Huh? This is a segment of the show where I reach down between my legs and pull my monster up. Huh?
All right, Communion After Dark. Welcome back for another week. This is the May 7th edition. You're forcing me to do
Oh my god, they talk a lot.
Communion After Dark.
Moving on. Alright. Yes, the morning monster. Yes, so I'm going to reach down between my legs and pull my monster up. And here we go. Oh, it's almost even phallic today. Hey, move his leg in his head. This particular monster is a domesticated animal. It is called a Ronto. Jawas ride these things around. This is actually like a Jawa sort of saddle, right? This critter came along in Star Wars Episode 4, the re-edit, with the extra scenes that were added in after the fact, after they went back and did the prequels. Jawas ride around on these things. It can be seen in the re-edit Mos Eisley scene when Obi-Wan Kenobi brings Luke into Mos Eisley, which is, you know, the most wretched hive of scum and villainy in the galaxy. Right? It's a pretty good shape, right? for this game, huh? There you go. Says yes, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Michael's monster is the Ronto. I hope you enjoyed that. Somewhat phallic in its shape as well, so it was somewhat fitting. Love the saddle, eh? Giddy up! Giddy up! Kelly's gotta go! You have a wonderful day, and keep being a good human. Do so. Do so. So I'm thinking about moving on. I think I'm gonna take up a new hobby. I think I'm gonna take on a new hobby here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take up blindfolded archery. You know, for those of you who have never tried blindfolded archery, you don't know what you're missing. Blindfolded archery, you don't know what you're missing. Actually, to be honest with you, I'd like to try out this archery tag. Have you seen this? Right, where it's kind of like paintball, where you've got like obstacles and shit like that, but you've got like padded arrows, right? And people are running and this, right? I think I'd like to try that. It sounds like a lot of fucking fun. Yeah, it'd be a good time, right? So yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Here's a random thought for you. This one occurred to me this morning too. You watch Star Trek. Does anybody else find it particularly ironic that when on Star Trek, when they're boldly going where no one has gone before, that they always run into someone? No one's gone before, and then, whoop, hi! That's strange, isn't it? This is, Lindsay, what? It says, whose slogan? What? The archery thing. No. But it should be. I don't think it's actually, I don't think it's a thing. It's just a joke. Alright, we're filming from Earth. Okay. So you know about, everything about Star Trek sex, right? I'll tell you about Star Trek sex, right? A Fed won't phase her, but a Klingon's bound to disrupt her. If you get that, we can be friends. Speaking of Star Trek, look, I do tattoos. So if you didn't know, I am also a tattoo artist. You can definitely book me, send me a PM, and we can book you an appointment. I'm offering a deal. I always offer a deal on Star Wars tattoos, but I would actually offer a deal coming up this month. I'm going to offer a deal on Star Trek tattoos. So if you have an idea for a Star Trek tattoo, I will also offer a deal on the Star Trek tattoos as well. Just because I don't hold it against either. I love Star Trek as well as Star Wars. So if you're into that, hit me up and we'll book you an appointment. Yeah, I know. I love Captain Kirk and his Green Ladies, right? I'd like to see. I think we should make a porn with Captain Kirk and green women, right? And then get that Klingon music. Dun 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 dun. You'd have to watch Star Trek to get that. It would be funny. Hi Diane, how are you? Oh man, you know why? Oh, here's one. Speaking of Kirk and porn and whatnot, how is Captain Kirk like toilet paper? Huh? He's go cruising around Uranus looking for Klingons. Oh, Liz, that'd be cool. Wait, Nancy, you have my attention. A cartoon version of Kirk porn? Really? I'm gonna have to investigate this. Speaking of cartoons that I have to investigate, apparently, there is a Star Wars Christmas special that I've never seen. It's animated, and it was like the first appearance of Boba Fett. I need to see this shit. Right? That's something. What the bloody hell? Lindsay likes data. He is fully functional in all manners of pleasuring. and anatomically correct. Yeah. Corey, hey, have a good day yourself, bud. Yeah, so, apparently there is an animated Christmas special, the Star Wars Christmas special, right? I knew that there was a Christmas special that was a live action, right? I think it also may have also featured the Muppets. I'm not sure, something like that. Or perhaps I'm just confusing the two. But I mean, there was a live action Christmas special that had Wookiees in it. And I knew about this one, but I was watching the show called The Toys That Made Us. So very cool. Apparently, there was a holiday special that was animated. And I haven't seen it before. So I've got homework. I gotta find this shit. What else, man? What else? That goes away. One page down. Oh. Here's something inspiring for you. Here's a thought, right? Every time you read a book, a tree smiles because it knows that there's life after death. Isn't that an inspiring quote? I think that's pretty cool. The only problem is that there's so many trees being cut down for flyers and stuff that we don't really need to read, and not enough real reading going on. Kind of sad that trees are still getting cut down for no good reason. So they say you're only as old as you feel. Oddly enough, I tend to find people my age look so much older. And then I looked in the mirror and saw all this fucking gray and I went, oh yeah. Wait a minute, maybe I've just got a Peter Pan complex going on. I just don't want to grow up. I don't want it. It's no fun being an adult. No fun for you at all. No fun. So hey, look, I put up this video on my timeline. I saw it this morning and I laughed a little too hard at it. All right. Maybe I should be a little bit more sensitive to squirrels. But certainly, some fellow found a way to deal with this pesky squirrel getting in his bird feeder. So he rigged up this catapult on his fence right by the bird feeder, right? And put some good bait on it or something, right? And live video, or like a video of this squirrel. Oh, Tammy's gotta go mow the lawn. Have a good time, and don't cut your toes off. Wear pants and shoes while mowing the lawn. No, so anyways, this guy made this, buddy made this catapult attached to his fence near the bird feeder, and sure enough, the squirrel comes over, goes in the bird feeder, but there's nothing in it, and then he sees this food over on the thing, and he goes and off into the woods. Kind of sadistic and funny, but boys, I watched that video over and over again because it was great. But it's funny. It's funny. This is the thing about comedy, right? Like it's tragedy plus time, right? And we do have a sick sense of there's a thing, in most humans, an innate that makes us a little sadistic, and we find things that other people might not find funny, right? That is the point of humor, right? Because, not everybody's going to find something funny. Not everybody's going to like everything that somebody says. Get over it. We got to get along with each other somehow, right? We just got to move on and deal with it, right? Just because we don't see eye to eye doesn't mean that we have to kill each other. But we can fucking joke about shit, okay? Let's keep our humor, shall we? Because without it, we're boring. Hey, good morning, Vanessa. How are you? Slinging the coffee. I'm drinking coffee with no milk because I forgot to buy some. That's dumb. Liz liked it. I saw it and I just giggled my ass off because That's fucking funny. And it was genius. It was one way to solve the problem. I also saw a video of someone who tried to, protecting the bird feeder by putting a slinky around the pole so that the squirrel tried to climb up. Right? They had to grab hold of the spring and it was like, couldn't get up, right? So that was also quite ingenious. I thought it was going, you're right. You're right. Tammy, have a great week yourself. What else have we got? Here's something for you, right? Here's a funny thing. Speaking of sex and genders, if you're filling out an application, right, where it says sex, don't write please. Equally so, when filling out applications, the correct answer for, who to contact in case of emergency, as far as I'm concerned, the correct answer is 911. If it's an emergency, call 911. Don't call my family. Nobody in my family is a fucking paramedic. So if there's an emergency, call 911 on my behalf. Thank you very much. Okay. What else? Oh, Jesus. You know what? I got nothing. That's today's show in a nutshell, I guess. And rightfully so. We're right up to 10:58, and I generally tend to wrap it up in an hour. Again, I apologize if I've offended anyone regarding my views on genderism and the bathroom deal, but I mean, that's a solution. It really is. Because, like I said, I'm a parent, A lot of these people that are questioning the genders or their sexuality aren't parents. When you have children, you don't want, and I don't want to be one of those pretentious parents saying, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. But the fact is you don't. So, think of it, being a single parent, right? If you have a daughter, or if you're a man having a daughter, or a woman having a son, right? Realistically, you're not supposed to bring the child of the opposite gender into the bathroom, right? Or accompany them into it, right? So, what does one do? Right? You tell the child, because you've taught them how to use the bathroom by themselves, you've taught them to go into the bathroom, wash your hands on the way out, flush your toilet, and I'll be out here. Right? So, that is my solution, right? In regards to the other genders, use the other bathroom. That's my solution. And like I said, I have friends from all walks of life, all races, right? All sexual preferences. Well, a lot of sexual preferences. But as far as it goes, until you're medically altered to actually be that other sex, then you don't belong in that bathroom. You know what I mean? There's no need to influence children or put them at risk, is my view, right? Because if you think that I'm offensive now for saying that, if a pedophile of any sexual orientation, right, defiles my daughter, what's going to happen next is going to be way more offensive. Because I'm a gun owner. That's all I got to say. So, that being in mind, easy. Yeah, no, I mean, either way, it's just fucked up, right? We can't even go there, but on that note, hey Tyler, what's up, buddy? On that note, I do hope I didn't offend anyone too terribly much. Tune in next week where we'll be attacking somebody else. Not really. That's not the motto. The motto of Breakfast with Michael is be good humans, and until next time, April here, and video podcasters can get paid for these types of videos. I sure as fuck hope I can. That's why I'm saying if you are a friend of mine, find me on YouTube, Breakfast with Michael episodes. Like and share my video from YouTube, not from Facebook, but from YouTube. Share it, see if I can get a lot of views, and maybe get paid for that. That'd be pretty cool. But until then, and all of y'all, just remember, Mikey loves you. Be good humans, and hey, the sun's back. Get out and enjoy some of that shit, okay? Until next time, throw that positivity pebble in the pond. Wait for the wave to come back and wash over you, and life's beautiful. Peace.
Good EP, very good dark wave.